Whoosh.
Why do you want Teddy?
Ah.
Why?
Ah. Scuff. Yeah, we're live. Of course we are. Hey, what's going on, everyone? How you doing? Oh my God. We are on the channel, but this is Jay's stream.
Can't join us, otherwise she'd be here as well. But we, as always, wish her well, and I'm very much looking forward to speaking with her next week. So today, I just want to be talking with you, Jusagi and Booster, to find out a bit more about the tech that you all unveiled. I'm sure that your fans and viewers have several questions of their own. So
wait,
I'm
hold
gonna
on.
be-
Is there no sound?
Oh dear, that's very embarrassing.
That's very bad. Hey,
No, there actually
Booster.
should be. There should be sound. There absolutely should be sound.
Okay, all right. Sorry,
Yeah.
I saw Ellie's message. My bad, and I was just making sure. Okay, if you guys can hear us, everything sounds good.
All right,
Yeah.
so were they able to hear
Sorry
me, or
about
do I
that,
need
Jay.
to restart
Yeah,
that monologue?
no,
No, we're
they
good,
heard
we're good.
everything. They heard everything.
Jay's
Okay,
a bit hard to hear compared to you guys.
Well,
All
I'll
right.
turn him up.
Yeah, turn him up.
200% Vtuber Talk. There we go.
Woo! I can do some tinkering on my end if you need me to
No,
as well.
trust me, you're fine. I had you down at 100. Now you're at 200.
Huzzah!
200% talk.
Yes.
200% talk. Anyway, so
yeah, just the tech that you all unveiled on Friday was something that you've been building up for a while, and I'm sure that the JCC interns have some curiosities of their own. So hopefully, I'll be able to channel some of their questions and foresee the different things that they might be wondering about, and then we'll probably just talk a bit about the JCC as a whole, because it's been an eventful couple of months for you guys, even since I just spoke with you, Jusagi.
It sure has.
yeah.
All right.
So I guess starting from the top, do you all have a internal name for the tech that you have created? Is there a name for this system that I can use as a shorthand?
Yes, it's called Violet.
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 Why
It's
Violet?
wonderful.
There's a lot of different reasons. I'll give you the short and sweet of it though. Because the display tech is a certain color of violet.
Oh, well, there you go. Sometimes it is just that simple.
Yep. And I mean it has stacked on more reasons since, but we'll get into that later on. Yeah,
So,
for sure.
I guess for starters then, where did the idea for Violet come from? Was it something that you were thinking, okay, let's do something for Animal Crossing, or did you have the idea of we want to develop something on a larger scale, and then you just honed in on Animal Crossing as your first venture with it? What was the story there?
I'm trying to think of how.
This is all you. I can answer it for you, but
no, I gotta think.
You want me to?
I need to answer this very carefully. Let us say that Violet is a relic that has been repurposed.
Oh,
and that is all I'm going to say on the matter.
That's fair. I told you to before we went live, and I'll tell the viewers now. There may be questions that don't get full answers. Jusagi and Booster have full license to just answer with the word classified. We have not done a great deal of coordination on this beforehand, but I think we're going to have a good time either way. So
yeah,
it was repurposed, though. That's very interesting. So you've done other types of work with this tech before, so that's really cool, and it definitely explains why you were able to put it together in what seems to be relatively short order, that you had that baseline familiarity.
Yeah, I'm very familiar with it. Years with it. Let's put it that way.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So did you have the idea, all right, I want to figure out a way to use this tech, and then you decided to have Animal Crossing be the first implementation?
Yes. Yes, that's exactly how that was. We already had it. I've wanted to use it for, I think, since I started streaming. and then a couple of my friends and I, we brainstormed. We came up with Animal Crossing being the best use of it, and that certainly turned out to be a smart move.
For sure,
It,
yeah.
it really, yeah, it's something that really fit the aesthetic of Animal. Whoa,
Hmm?
something that I'm just being shuffled over. Something that really fit the aesthetics of Animal Crossing, especially showing off how much like we can do with it.
Yeah.
So I think it's a really good entry point for people who don't know about the tech and don't really know what this thing can do.
Yeah. And I guess I hope it's all right that we sort of uh, I described what I viewed the tech to be before we went live in a very rudimentary sense, and uh, obviously nobody thinks that you manipulated Nintendo's code for what you did. So is it all right if we talk about the basic functionality in pretty blunt terms?
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people kind of figured out what it
Well,
was that I did.
before that, do we want to show a clip of it just so people who weren't here can get a
Actually,
look?
yes, that sounds like a very good idea.
Yes,
Let's
let's
do
go
that.
ahead and do that. I've got 3 clips here. We're gonna show them off in order. Hang on just a second. Also, I didn't get to say this earlier, but Feldy, Jackatox, thanks for the follows. We don't usually stream here. We stream on the YouTubes mostly.
Thank you.
But thank you anyway. We
Unless Booster's streaming an 8-hour playthrough of an awful PS2 game,
or
we're
porn.
streaming straight pornography. That's what this channel's for.
I mean, and it is, by the way. You are following on a channel that tries to get banned by streaming porn. Anyway, hey Jay, how you
Legacy
doing?
of the JCC.
Yeah, so for anyone viewing on my channel for after the fact, yes, this is used conventionally as a burner account, I suppose.
It's a burner account that refuses to die, and it's kind of frustrating, and now it's kind of endearing. I feel like because we just wanted to just see what we could do to ban this account, and it's unbannable apparently. So
yeah, it is absolutely unbannable at this point. I'm almost sure of it. All right.
Nakami.
All right, let's do it. We're gonna show off the first one. You guys, let me know if you can hear it. I haven't tested this yet, but I think it should work exactly the way I want it to. Squaw.
What do you want, Teddy?
Close
What?
enough.
Hi, hello. Oh, okay.
Can you hear it?
Why'd you sneeze on me? COVID! Still a thing. Well, I guess we're on an island. COVID's not on here, that's fine. But stop sneezing on me, please. That's gross. COVID. Oh, okay, you're forgiven, Teddy. You're forgiven. Gosh. Cancel Teddy. No.
the sound left, or the sound's still going, but the video has disappeared.
Oh, did it? Well, not for them. It didn't. It didn't go for you, or for them, but it went for you guys.
Okay, all right. Okay.
But anyway,
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. So that was just one instance of one very strange way of it going, wherein I mimicked, of course, as you saw, the what was it? I was mimicking a villager talking, not in the convention that we came up through the Nook phone, but as if they were just shouting out at you. So that was cool that I was able to do that. I was pretty happy. Cubvid.
Yeah, that was a fun little moment.
Yeah, I don't know where the fuck Cubvid came from. Someone in chat said COVID, and I was just like, how can I make that animal Cubvid? Cubvid. See, here's the thing, and a lot of people kind of figured this one out too, by just the mistakes that were made. I was live typing everything as it was happening. None of that was canned. That's why sometimes there was delay in what I was saying. And why sometimes insert character here was the thing. Not that actually ever happened, but if it was to happen.
Yeah, but so that really shows in a nutshell what this is, that you all have developed overlay tech that it allows you to put custom UI over the gameplay capture. That I figure you all got the Animal Crossing assets or did a mock-up recreation for it.
Yeah.
You also had the Animalese audio. It sounded actually to be a slightly different tone
Yeah.
than what the actual animals speak in. So did you have to recreate that audio effect?
No. Look, there were two ways to do it. One was real blue hat way, and the other way was the easy way. The blue hat way was to collect 5 different audio samples of each villager, cut them into very short, medium, long, and very long, and then play those in relation to what was being said. And then I quickly realized that was fucking stupid, and my friend found an Animalese text to speech, so we did that again.
There you go. Yeah. Because it
And-
definitely sounded very close. It was different enough that you could tell, but it didn't feel unnatural at all.
Yeah, and thank God for that. I was worried it would.
Yeah, it only really showed up that that time because it was right after Teddy
Yeah,
was
it was
talking
back
to
to
us
back.
normally.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Normally when we're doing the phone thing, you wouldn't tell because no one would be talking to you. It wouldn't be a direct point of comparison.
Mhm.
But I think Booster just saw a chance and took it, and it was great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm good at. I can show you actually a little bit more of the phone calls now.
But
Wow.
before that, thank you, Suggestive Eggplant, for your subscription.
Yes, thank you so much. Thanks for throwing away your money on an account that'll eventually get banned because I'm going to stream. What am I streaming? What did we say that we were going to? Bible Black.
Going to be
We were
Bible
gonna
Black.
We're going to stream all of Bible Black at once in one way.
Gracious. Thank you for the 100.
I mean, thank you. You guys are lovely.
Whoa, Jusagi just vanished. Hello.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. When your interview guests
So
just
it
start
goes.
eating.
Just.
Well, I still have one at least, so.
Yeah. See.
Oh, okay. Well, cool. Wait, did you put me somewhere? No, you
No.
didn't. I'm just literally gone. Fantastic.
You literally just left.
What's
You just.
Bible Black? Don't worry about it.
What's Bible
We'll
Black?
we'll tell you when you're older.
We'll tell you when you're older.
Jusagi doesn't know what Bible Black is because Jusagi only watches Funimation.
Yeah, that's Funimation, isn't it?
Yeah, and you know who's in Funimation? Fruit. So there. And now it's topical.
Wait a sec, Jusagi, where did you go?
That's an excellent question.
Jusagi,
What did
why?
you do
I
to
think
me?
this is
I-
the first of Jusagi just properly evaporating.
No,
I'm still here. I'm still an OBS ninja. You just yeeted me.
No, I didn't. You're right here. I'm moving your window around. Okay. Hello.
Well, Jusagi's dead, so
You just joined Booster as a ghost, that's all.
yeah. They,
man, this would have been so good as a bit. I wish we did this on purpose and it wasn't just scuff. Because it ain't coming through the phone. Wouldn't that be great? Anyways,
that would be
Vtuber
pretty
Talk
great.
is now a sitcom.
I mean, I fucking love that.
that's fantastic.
Oh god, we could have put you through the phone. Shit, why didn't we think of this? Okay, well that's whatever. Anyway. Speaking of phones, this is a thing I totally meant to do.
Hello, Nick.
You can see how long it takes sometimes.
I think I already paid off my bells, didn't I? What other bells? Other bells? Other bells? That, what? You're a terrible crook in the background. Ah. What'd you do, Jusagi?
Yeah, Jusagi, you're terrible.
What'd you do, Jusagi? You owe me money for services rendered?
You know what you did.
Fuck. Okay, Jusagi, you can talk to Nook on your own time. This is my time. Nook, I'll talk to you later. Here, I'll give you his phone number later, okay? Okay.
Ellie killed it throughout the entire time.
She was doing
Absolutely.
fantastic with the improv.
It is all improv.
Yeah, all of it was
Okay, bye.
improv.
And that's one of the things that makes this tech so interesting because it allows a whole new way of just sort of entertainment here and just content because it's towing that line of improv and role play.
Okay.
and
I'm
for
hanging
people
up.
who might
I'm
end
hanging up.
using this,
Goodbye.
Whether it be you or others in the future, there is that flexibility of how it could be implemented.
Good riddance.
And there's just a lot of different ways that I could see it going. Do you all have any specific examples of things in the works that you're able to talk about, or is that still under wraps for now?
Jusagi. Oh wait, no, I remember what we were gonna do. It wasn't Bible Black, was it, Jusagi? You want to tell him?
Well, oh,
yeah.
Okay, so
We
we're
can
going to try something special for. I mean, this is related. Have you seen my Darkest Dungeon streams by any chance,
I
Jay?
have not.
Okay, there's a running gag because I'm using anime mods for my characters in there, and some of them are not safe for work. So what I do is I try to censor them, and I have to select the ones that are not the hentai variants when I'm picking the characters, but
Yep.
sometimes it's really hard. So there's been a couple of times where genitalia has flashed across the entire screen, and I got really upset by that. And then a couple of boobas here and there. I try my best. So next week, and on our next attempt to get ourselves banned, we're going to do Darkest Dungeon here, but we're going to go all out. We're going to just pick the filthiest, the dirtiest, the most degenerate mods.
Yep.
And we'll also use Violet to
Mhm.
increase the interactivity, because we can have party members talking to you. You could have enemies talking to you. You could have shopkeepers talking to you, and so
Yep.
on. You can have all of that looking like it's coming from the game. But it's interesting because the game doesn't have like character dialogue, so we're going to have to be doing something from scratch here,
Which is fine.
which is fine. So that is one additional implementation of Violet beyond just Animal Crossing. It'll be Darkest Dungeon, Super Say So, plus characters are talking to you and each other.
Like, let's say Junie dies. Shocker, I know.
Junie died. Her
Minami.
character flashes everything to everyone. There is nothing hidden there. Oh man, like numbers. Numbers showed everything that one time, and I screamed.
You sure did.
I sure did. And
But
we can have other party members comment on that, or the monsters comment on that.
yep. Fucking erotica over here. I've seen this hentai. I know where this is going.
I was about to say that line.
So yeah, that's one way we can do it. There's a lot of other implementations, but we're going through the obvious stuff first.
Yeah.
Before we look into like some of the crazier stuff we could do.
Yeah, and I'm sure that more ideas will present themselves over time. About how long is the delay between hitting enter or send and the actual message appearing on stream? Is it pretty instantaneous, or do you have to add in a buffer?
Do you want to answer this? Because I mean, I can answer what I think.
Incredibly
Very
quick.
fair.
Instantaneous.
I'm in the wrong layer, by the way. You want to shuffle me down in priority a little bit, buddy?
Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, I put you
My
way
decapitated like chest is just on this desk.
That's where we left you.
Where you left me.
Poor Jusagi.
Yeah, I'm used to it.
Poor Jusagi.
I don't think that the delay is very, very low. It's more of just we have to type it out, or Booster has to type
it's
it
really
out.
based on the typing speed.
Yes,
It is
yes,
absolutely based on the typing speed, and like I'm not the fastest typer. We know this, but yeah, by my own defense, I'm also having to think of what to say,
For sure,
what to
yeah.
do, and it can be really, it can be trying to come up with funny dialogue quickly. Not to toot my own horn, I do it pretty well, but it can get very tiring very quickly.
For sure, yeah, because just doing improv comedy on its own is already something that takes a lot of mental effort and talent. But then you need to think of it, and it's not just, okay, I think of it, I say it. It's now, I think of it, and I have to type it out and make sure that it's typed legibly.
Yeah.
There was the occasional typo. I don't think anybody cared that
No.
that's what sort of tipped me off of, okay, this is being done live. That's all it really meant to me.
Pivot says something very interesting. That text is very quick. If you made a scripted sequence, it would probably go very smoothly.
Yeah, that was going to be the next thing of, all right, we know that live can be done, but I have to imagine that scripted things or, canned responses are probably also in the cards.
Oh, what is this?
Pull the lever.
Well, Jay, my phone is ringing.
Oh dear. Well, you should probably answer it. You don't want to leave them hanging. Aw, I thank you, Lily. I definitely hope that you'll be able to be there too. Alrighty, talk to you later. Bye.
So yes,
Well, that answers that. Yeah, there you go.
you can absolutely create some crazy canned dialogue, and the asset system that has been implemented into the tool allows for some really robust. I don't know. Why would
gosh,
you
thank you.
subscribe numbers? You know, but
No, it's
okay.
it's a gift sub. It's a gift
Okay.
sub from Pivot. Thank you,
Well,
Pivot.
thank you, Pivot. Thank you so much.
The cool thing about that is that I actually built that. I don't have any real knowledge of this
Yep.
program, but Booster gave me a quick rundown yesterday of how it actually worked, and I was the one who set everything up. And I just sent the files to Booster in preparation for today's interview.
The creator of Violet had to deal with me. So it's so simple to use that an idiot can use it because it was made for me to use. And he knows me very well, and he knows that I'm not the smartest cookie. So he's made it super user friendly.
If it is so user friendly, that is a very good thing, and it begs the question: do you foresee this becoming something that would be distributed in some way, whether it be just an open source software or potentially something that could end up being sold?
Yes. All I'm gonna say on that is wait and see. Wait and
Yes.
see. There's not enough information to talk about on that matter right now.
Very
Yes,
fair. I
yes.
imagine that there's potential patents and things of that nature.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of work that still has to go into that end of things, but yeah,
But one of our goals really in using Violet is being able to show off what it can do, so that when we get to that step where more people would be interested in it, then people already know like what kind of what it's capable of, right?
Yeah.
So it's something we're really cognizant of, that we're gonna try and increase the exposure of this tool as much as we can.
Yeah,
For sure, yeah. That you want it to become sort of a thing and a name on its own, and then if it is something that you want to end up selling that way, people are already aware of it, and half the marketing campaign is already done because of general populace awareness.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And I think it'll be a crazy good tool for
Sure, just
a
it
lot of people to
has
use.
a lot of potential on its own, and especially for people who are into this type of performance or comedy or
Mhm.
heck even like D&D streams. That if you're running a D&D stream, even if you're not a VTuber, this now has the potential of being how you represent your NPCs.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's funny that you say that about D&D. There's another feature that Violet has, which I don't mind talking about. Right now. Let's say Jusagi has Violet open on his stream, right? And he's playing Alien Isolation.
Oh, this feature. Okay.
I have the ability to remotely send to him whatever the hell I want on his screen without him knowing that I'm about to do it. So if you were a dungeon master and you wanted to send someone a anything at all, specifically to them, you can do that, and only they will be able to see it.
Okay, so it also acts as its own DM system.
Yep.
It acts as a personal jump scare machine, which is why I do not have it on when I'm streaming, because I know Booster, if I turn on that program, Booster can absolutely remotely access it and put whatever he wants. In fact, you want to show that clip, the third clip, Booster?
Oh, the third clip? Actually, yes, I think that would be a perfect idea. All right,
This is a perfect segue.
Here we go. Wha- wha-
How did I know? How did I know?
Oh yeah, this one.
What? What is?
Ellie had
What
no
is-
idea.
What is this?
Enough. My ship sails in the morning. In the morning. In the morning. My ship sails in the morning. You don't hear from me in a month. Send.
Ellie had no idea that this was coming.
You could hear the confusion in her voice.
You can see it on her face.
So good.
In the morning. In the morning. My ship sails in the morning. Don't hear from me in a month. Send dinner.
Hey, want to fight the forces of evil in Korodai?
Yo, boy. I'm going to Gamelon.
It's easy. Let's go find Zelda.
You saved Zelda. I'm going to Gamelon after scrubbed all the floors. Scrubbed all the floors in Hyrule.
That was a nice touch of hers.
That was a very good touch. I think that's a very accurate thing.
Anyway, but yeah,
Wait, is this copyrighted?
it's copyrighted.
This song has been stuck in my head
Call
since
her on her
Friday.
phone earlier in the stream, even before appearing, in person.
Yeah.
Yes.
We can. Yeah. So there's so much that I could do with that because it's such a robust system. I'm trying to think of how else to do it. Oh, whoops. So calls in particular, I can kind of go into detail here. Calls in particular, I have it split up into 3 segments, right? So when I do one call, we'll just play this here. So who's gonna call in? I don't know. Okay, perfect.
live?
Now I know who it is. All right. So I hit send, and it plays this little message, and then from the left of the screen shows Jusagi.
Hello.
See that?
Hey.
Hey, it's so cute.
It's me.
It's me. Well, it's you. Whatever. Who cares? Anyway, so the problem with that is if I was in the ability to do live typing, where I just type, hit send, and then whatever, that cell phone goes away. So my friend, the guy that helped me make all of this, he came up with a really smart idea, and that was to give me the ability to send messages from that dialogue system so that it'd stay up.
Hey, I would never say that. Stop it! It's covering my face too. Oh no, this is horrible. I hate this.
Oh no! Now we know it's absolutely an imposter.
And then, of course, hanging up the phone is its own other thing that was made. So it just gives it such a nice presentation, and when it works, mwah. But to air is human, and to human is air. So whatever. I made a couple of mistakes during the stream, but hey, I was tired. I had literally not done anything but that Animal Crossing stream prep, and I am continuing to do Animal Crossing stream prep because we want to do
After this
another
interview, Booster's gonna go sleep for 15 hours.
I'm gonna.
As he should, because
As
for
he
those
should.
who aren't aware, Booster did a 8-hour stream last night.
For some reason,
look, look.
no one asked for it. Not one person asked for this, and you were like, "I'm gonna do it." And
I
then you did it for 8 hours.
did it. I
That's a
beat
work
it
day.
in a single fucking stream. I beat that shitty game, and I snapped the CD in half, and it was
Yeah, you posted a
relieving.
picture of that. He's not kidding.
I was so fucking. God. I'm just besides myself. What else? Oh, right. Hey, someone who I'm friends with. Oh, that's all of you.
Yeah.
Bjorn, unfollow me. Unfollow me right
No,
now.
okay, can we not do this?
No, hold on. I have something important. All right. Do you see that? You see that little zombie at the top of my screen?
Yeah, I see it.
We all know what that's from, right?
No, I just know it's a Streamlabs
Flash-
default.
It's a Flash
That's right.
game, and I can't remember which one. But
Well, I'm talking about the actual notification. It's from Streamlabs. Guess what
Yeah,
Violet's going to be able to do in the future?
Oh, we're talking about that.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm not going to go into detail because it's
Okay.
still in the works. But imagine if Streamlabs worked for both Twitch and YouTube, and you could do the exact same stuff. That is something that we, and I will stress this, that we would like to have happen. We are working on
Yes.
it, but I can make no promises just yet.
That
That
is something
is-
that would be super cool. The
that is-
YouTube stream elements is not as great as what this can do.
Correct. And you could be as creative with it as you would possibly want. It
like,
would
that's
be
a game changer potentially for streaming as a whole.
Yep, it sure is, and I will support my buddy every step of the way to try to make sure that it goes to the point where we want it to go. But I don't know if any of you guys know, but the YouTube API is a pain in the ass. Okay,
Yep.
so I'm not gonna say fucking anything, and I'm not gonna say that anything will be good yet. But
Yeah.
anyway.
It's one of the many things that kind of goes on behind the scenes that many people don't really know about. But this is something that is in the future
Mhm.
that even just independent of the JCC would just be so cool, and it would be incredible. So we're working on a lot.
Yeah, I guess so. To sort of pivot here, this ends up begging the question: is Violet sort of the kickoff of the JCC's R&D department? Do you all plan on developing more things like this, or is Violet sort of the singular project?
It's a singular project, and we'll just leave it at that.
That's fair.
Yeah.
And honestly, just the more that I'm learning about Violet, the more I'm realizing, okay, you don't need to make a R&D department because this single thing, and especially with what you just said of that interconnectivity with Streamlabs and Twitch and YouTube, that brings it beyond anything that like a department would be for, that you could make a entire potential business out of this product.
Yeah, we'll.
That's obviously
Yeah.
very far down the line, but suffice it to say that you have your hands very full with Violet on its own.
Yeah. Violet is the brainchild of a dear friend who has been working his butt off on it. So
Yeah.
he
Dog
and
means
he-
thank you very much for the raid. Just must
Sup, dog? I'll do it every time.
Yeah, I mean,
Every time.
I say it's like I'm like an outsider to this process, right? So it's crazy seeing like Booster and Booster's friends work on this incredible product, and I'm just just watching it happen. But like I always want to make sure that credit goes where credit is due.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
like a JCC thing original.
Oh. Hold on.
Booster's back.
What the hell? Discord's just like, oh hey BT Dubs, let me update real quick. Can everyone hear
Cool.
him? Yeah, they can all hear you. Cool.
You want just share your
What?
screen again.
All right, hang on. I gotta. It's completely broke. Cool. Discord is awesome. Did you guys know that?
Being used to help pilot it.
Yeah, I mean I want to say that's closer to what's actually happening here. It's not like we never claimed that this is something that JCC developed. This is a tool we're working with.
Yeah. It's not a JCC tool. It's a tool that we're working with. That's a good way of putting it. All right.
That people from the JCC are working on, but it is not under the JCC banner itself.
Correct. Yes, it's more of maybe I don't know, just a partnership. I mean, that's a little too
Partnership,
formal,
third
but
party.
yeah. It's like I said, it's whatever.
Yeah.
It's bananas.
I guess one last thing I want to say about this thing is, like we kind of alluded to, we will be doing Animal Crossing streams every month, and we
Mhm.
will have this sort of thing very similar to what we've been doing. That's going to be kind of a cornerstone of what Violet can do. But Violet will start showing up in other streams as well, right? Not just the Darkest Dungeon porno stream, but like maybe there's other applications we can put. There's dozens, hundreds of ways we can use this
Yeah.
thing based on the game, and we just
Yeah.
have to think of what makes sense and what's
Doable.
doable. Exactly.
Like, absolutely convince Jusagi to have it up while he plays Alien Isolation.
I
will
would
give
not.
you. I will give you a stream that you will never forget.
At least do
Ever.
it for Halloween, Jusagi.
Oh God.
Jusagi, do it for Halloween. Say it right now on air that you'll do it. A horror game with Violet on. Peer
Anyways, let's
pressure.
move on to the
No! No!
We're so close.
Say it.
We'll see how successful the JCC is. If you want that to be a thing, better like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell.
Okay, right. That's
Jusagi
cool.
with the reversal.
And that's great and
you
cute.
have to earn it. Earn it.
Okay, fine.
We'll make it a goal on,
Yeah.
I don't know, something.
We'll make it a
it a goal. Get Ellie and Booster to 1,000 on YouTube.
Oh, yeah? Wait. Okay. So get
Do
Ellie
it.
and Booster to 1,000, and then Jusagi.
Before Halloween? Easy.
Jusagi will have a heart attack live on stream, and I'll sing the DK rap. There you go. I haven't forgotten that shit.
Wow, those things are equally as difficult, huh?
They actually
Also,
are. Okay. Now I'm interested. Look, that's an old meme, and I know at least one person, the creator of Violet, would be very happy to hear me sing the DK rap, if for no reason other than to dab on me for it. So,
Oh man.
he'll have a blast with that. So I think that'd be great.
Now, I suppose the last important thing regarding
Yes.
Violet before we start talking about the JCC as a whole, we now have established that King Hark and Ed, Edd n Eddy exist in the same universe, so JCC verse, the ultimate crossover in gaming, confirmed.
Oh, is the JCC verse the ultimate Okay, I can't say anything else.
We will have a cast of characters. I mean, like, it's going to be organic. It's going to be what we think is funny at the time, and like all good lore, it'll just kind of come by itself.
Naturally, yeah.
But yes, they are canonically in the same universe, I guess.
Like,
at this point,
Hark was unexpected, but not just sort of jaw-dropping, because, all right, King Hark appears in games and gaming streams. Ed, Edd n Eddy, that was out of left field for me, and I loved Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Ed, Edd n Eddy is the fucking shit.
So good.
So good.
So everyone saw the Ed, Edd n Eddy one, and some people were just like, "Wow, way to fuck that up." Look, I knew that wasn't gonna work correctly because I had changed the template setup before Ed, Edd n Eddy was before Eddie was a thing. So I knew it was gonna look weird, but in my mind I was like, "It's okay because it's a dream. It doesn't need to be good."
Oh, that's right. It wasn't a dream, so you could just write it off as never happened.
Yeah,
that's kind of what I mean. We saved the crazy stuff, or Booster saved the crazy stuff until we went into the dream world, and then that's why King Hark has played the entire song, because we wanted to keep it as still, it's still within the universe of Animal Crossing, more or less, up until that point, and then when you're in the dream world, like anything goes.
Happen.
Yeah, it
wow,
was
the
great.
quality of the stream has dropped. I need to. What's going on? I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
All right, so Jusagi's away. So how do we? Dang, it's back.
Yeah, that was too quick.
Now I can see. It was really blurry.
Okay,
I was definitely not about to scheme with Booster of how to scare you on stream. Certainly not.
Oh God. Get into 1,000 first, and then we'll talk later.
Well, so with this now out of the way, this was a big thing, and obviously it is going to be a continuing project for Booster, and even if it's not being run by the JCC, that it's going to be a significant part of the JCC's streams and projects going forward. Do you all have anything else that you're able to talk about with regards to the JCC's growth? Because Jusagi, the last time you and I spoke on stream, it was right after the announcement of your first investor, and you have since announced a second investor, and it sounds like there's a lot of exciting things happening behind the scenes. I don't expect any, groundbreaking news today, because I would expect that to be done via a proper announcement, but do you have anything that you're able to tease out?
Let's see. I guess the biggest thing is we've been looking very carefully and closely at the industry as a whole. And the worst thing for us is if we decided to go forward with something when it wasn't when it wasn't the right call. So we've been watching very closely what the VTubing industry is like over the last few months, and we've seen that there's a lot of new VTubers. There's a lot of new VTubers, and streaming numbers have kind of been hard on everyone across the board from what we've seen. Um, so we're like, okay, is VTubing on the way out? Is the honeymoon period of VTubing over? Especially maybe now that people are getting vaccinated and they can go out and see their friends anymore, and they're not just stuck at home and bored all day. Will there be as many VTuber fans, right?
Mhm.
So these are all things that we are considering moving forward, and although we haven't really said anything about it yet, I think it's going to be pretty obvious that we are probably going to uh, wait a bit longer before we announce whatever is going to happen next, whether that's Gen 1 or anything else, because
Yeah.
we don't want to just do it because we've invested so much into it. I don't want to find myself in a position where we have spent money that we didn't have, and suddenly VTubing isn't sustainable anymore, right? That's the worst case scenario. That's what
Yeah.
we're really trying to avoid. So we're being very conscious
Practical.
about how we act and how we're planning and trying to be as logical as we can, and trying
Yeah.
to distance our emotions away from it, which has been pretty tough. But we're just gonna keep watching the industry. We're gonna keep investing into ourselves. We're gonna keep learning and seeing how we could be better as managers and providing any future generations the best kind of guidance and tools like Violet that we can.
Yeah.
For sure, yeah. And that makes total sense. I think you're very correct that the initial spike that uh, I think we can pretty easily pinpoint it to the release of Whole IVN as the catalyst for that spike that we saw during the last quarter of 2020 and early 21.
Mhm.
Um, and you're probably right that there's been a few people that have dropped off since then. That undoubtedly the viewer quote unquote market, but I guess the viewer pool for
Mhm.
VTubers is still undoubtedly larger than it was before last September.
Yes.
It's
Oh
probably a
yes.
little bit smaller than it was in say January, but uh, the the market as a whole has still continued to grow. We're still seeing a lot of support across the board, and uh, while individual stream numbers may be going down, I think that's just because there are more streamers now. That the
Exactly.
number of people watching has absolutely increased, but there's more people fighting for a slice of the pie.
Yes.
That is exactly it. Um, One thing I've noticed, I've seen a couple tweets about this, is there's something special about the VTuber culture, in that if you're a VTuber fan, chances are you won't be a fan for very long. You're going to end up looking into getting a model and becoming a
Mhm.
VTuber yourself, especially if you've streamed in the past, because there's a lot of people that were just fans who are now
Yeah.
actually VTubers, and if they're VTubers, then there's going to be streaming as well. And
Hmm.
even if they're not, you suddenly have 15 times more people to
Yeah.
watch,
You
especially
have market
one of your friends.
cannibalization.
Exactly. So you're absolutely right about the analogy with the pie. The pie is still getting bigger, but so are the mouths. There are so many people who want a slice of that pie, and it's
Yeah.
getting uh, harder and harder for any individual to kind of take off. We've seen a couple people who are doing very well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Incredibly well.
That it's far from impossible, and
Hmm.
it's the type of thing that if you have something that makes you unique and that you're able to stand out, that I've seen plenty of streamers that have grown in the past 2-3 months when it's been even the most competitive. So uh, we don't say any of this to discourage people who might be
Mm-mm.
considering it or to say that the market is in a bad place. It's in a more competitive place, but generally competition means that things are going well.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. This is something that was going to happen regardless. Um, at the end of the day, it's not enough anymore to just have a VTuber model, right? Like maybe
Yeah.
back in November, if you were just one of the first people on board the
Yeah.
VTuber community, you had a nice model, and that was enough. You probably had a very large viewer base just because you were one of the first. But nowadays, you need something to back that up, some sort of unique selling proposition, some sort of unique branding, some sort of some stickiness, so that people actually continue to watch you and not anyone else. And it's kind of a trial by fire for new VTubers, because it's like there is absolutely still opportunities to succeed, but you have to stand out. And I think that's what makes marketing and branding even more important than it was a couple months ago.
Yeah, you need to be able to stand out, and you need to be able to just entertain.
Mhm.
I definitely actually think uh, there's always the debate of, oh, is YouTube better or is Twitch better? And I think I'm not sure which I would have said was better a couple months ago, but right now, when it is so competitive, I actually think Twitch is probably better because of the raid system. I cannot tell you how many people I have discovered, including like people that would go on to be guests on my show, because other people that I watch raided me into their channel.
I absolutely agree. Okay, well, here's the thing. Overall, long term, I still think YouTube is better because
far.
it has
I would agree.
YouTube has a if you're producing content as well, like how I'm doing,
Yes,
YouTube is excellent. Their monetization is I think is way better.
I would
But
agree.
short term, it's Twitch is better because right now, I don't know if you've seen the latest stats, but in Q1 of 2021, Twitch viewership was shot up like crazy,
Yeah.
especially for
Yeah.
VTubers. The audience for VTubers is mostly on Twitch,
Mhm.
right? That's where people are. There's a lot of people who don't even watch YouTube streamers. And especially having the raid system. God, I wish we had a raid system on
Yeah, just
YouTube.
if the raid system existed on YouTube, that would be it would change everything.
It would
But I
change
feel
everything.
like right now that if you're looking to get started, it's probably best to go on Twitch first and then make sure you have a YouTube, make sure that you're on YouTube, post clips or other content to YouTube, and maybe consider once you have a established viewer base to potentially start alternate streaming Twitch some days, YouTube on other days. Um,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I think that just because of raids and because it's the discoverability, at least right now, feels like it's a bit tougher on YouTube. I don't have hard stats to back this up, just my own hearsay, but eh, that's sort of how I see things right now.
It absolutely is. It absolutely is. If anyone's watching right now and you kind of want to get into VTubing, but you're not sure where to stream, I would say right now Twitch is the best option.
Yeah.
And then just what
But
Jay
have
said.
YouTube put stuff on YouTube. Don't
Exactly.
ignore
Start
YouTube.
building up that YouTube. And when YouTube catches up, which it will eventually, and YouTube gets rating and clipping and hosting and basic things Twitch had like 5 years ago, then it could be worth looking at switching over. But
Yeah.
there's a much bigger VTuber presence on Twitch, and that's very good if you are also a Twitch streamer, because you get the raids, you get the hosts, you get all that stuff. And that's where the audience is right now.
It's pretty interesting, actually, because Ellie was the one that suggested we stream on YouTube, and she wasn't wrong, is the thing. YouTube was very good at the beginning. When we started out, when we debuted on YouTube, I think we all agreed that that was the smarter option, right?
Because that's where Whole Live was, and a lot of the way that the Whole Live fan base really exploded last year was because the YouTube algorithm, there was the whole thing of
Yes.
the people call it the rabbit hole because it all starts with if you click on one clip video, the algorithm's then going to just suggest so many, and that's how a lot of people fell down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, that's very right. Phildy asks a good question, or states something very good. Can't really think of a good way to find VTubers on YouTube without being mentioned in a collab stream or a video, and that is not your fault. That is because YouTube uses a tagging system, which is very good, very very good, but most people don't utilize it, as far as I can tell, the way
Yeah,
that
I
they
only actually
should.
added tagging to my own channel about a month ago when
Mhm.
one of my previous guests, Irie, actually DM'd me and was like, "Jay, do you tag your stuff? Because I'm not seeing tags on it." And was like, no, should I? And she was like, yes, absolutely. Here's how you do it. So added tagging.
Yep.
I've seen a bit of an uptick, but frankly, since my YouTube is just sort of an archive, I don't use it as actively as a normal content creator would. So
Yeah.
the fact that mine hasn't blown up or anything isn't to say that tagging isn't good, but uh, you're absolutely right, Booster, that the tagging system is very powerful,
It
and don't forget about it.
yeah, but the problem is people don't really know about it. They don't know how it works because there's never been. I
It's
mean,
not
there.
prominently advertised. It's kind of
Yes.
buried even within the settings itself.
Well, by tagging, I'm talking about putting hashtags in your video descriptions.
Oh yes, well that too.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's the strong tagging. Because if you hashtag search the mummy, or last time I tried it, it was no straight roads. Me and Ellie are at the top. Or at least
Huh.
that was the last time that I did it. Um, and if you do that, if you go even further, hashtag Vtuber in YouTube search, you will find a wealth of VTubers that you would have never heard of before that are much better than you would think. You have very high class models that are just going underappreciated because no one knows to go hashtag VTuber or hashtag ENVTuber. And a really interesting thing that I was thinking about with YouTube raids is we're in a very unique position within the JCC where we have a very large Discord of various content creators that may not align in any other way other than being VTubers. And so you've got this community of people who could very well help each other out if we were to make a YouTube Discord server or channel in our server where people who are on YouTube could go live and then another person could manual raid over there. I've seen some success with manual raids on YouTube. It works kind of well, but you gotta,
You have to more actively coordinate it.
yeah, you have to
Yeah,
coordinate it.
it's tough, and it's like if you think of how many people actually stick around for a Twitch raid because it's kind of automatic. You kind of get dragged along, and even if you're AFK, but on YouTube you got to be like super active. You got to actively be paying attention and doing it. Right? It's a much more
Yeah.
involved process, which is, uh, yeah,
Boring
it's boring.
and
It's
work.
tough,
Yeah,
and people are lazy. They're watching
Yes.
streams. They don't want to work. They
yeah,
want to get dragged along, which I mean, that's not an accusatory statement. That's just how it is for
yeah,
everyone.
it is. Yeah.
The one more benefit of YouTube that Dog Meat mentioned is yes, you might get blessed by the YouTube algorithm. My HoloLive video is still my best video by several thousand. It's just going, and sometimes you just tap into that magical algorithm, and you don't really know why, but it's very wonderful, and it's been a huge source of people going to my streams and also joining the Discord and everything just from
Yeah.
YouTube favoring it, which is something that Twitch doesn't really have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. The algorithm is your friend and also your greatest enemy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah. It's very fickle.
It's well, I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is. It has to be fair, and it's fair enough, I suppose. We just got to keep trying. Did you want to talk about the other thing, Booster?
Which other thing? There's a lot of other things.
The new outfits.
Do you mean your new outfits?
Yes.
Oh dear, I don't. So I legitimately don't know what's going on here.
You don't. You don't. That's the wonder of it. Welcome. So new outfits.
Yes.
We will be getting some new outfits.
Yeah.
A little later on, and we're not going to say too much about it. But it's Jusagi's cute. Jusagi's cute. But maybe a little a fresh coat of paint on
Wow.
my face.
Yeah. On your
On my face, just all over that face. Might be nice. Just red paint.
Yeah, red paint. That's
Just red paint.
Not white paint, red paint. Anyway, so
I'm gonna get beat up later. Anyway, right. So, yeah, Ellie and Jusagi will be getting a new outfit. New outfit. I'm probably getting a new outfit. Well, no, I am.
You can get a new bow tie, or
No,
maybe you'll just
no.
get a proper tie, or maybe
Maybe
a
it
hat.
won't be on my dick anymore.
It is. Once you point it out once, I can never unsee it, and it bothers me.
Well, you know who to yell at.
Yeah, where is he? Where's Umbrin?
He'll never get rid of it. He thinks it's really funny.
So yeah, we new outfits coming later. JCC exclusive, Vtuber Talk exclusive.
Woo!
Yeah,
Oh, there he is. Hey, Umbrin.
I do. It's true.
Umbrin is the one who did Booster's model, by the way.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So for the outfits, I'm guessing that's not something to expect, in the next week or two, but on the horizon.
Yeah. We're just planting the seeds, and then we'll revisit it later.
Mhm.
So that, yeah, but not for a long time.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We have no idea even when.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So, well, I guess for the investors, so they've actually gotten names now. It's the Samurai and the Admiral, if memory serves.
Yeah.
How are they doing?
How are they doing, Booster?
Okay, you're passing this off to me. All right.
Oh,
all
yeah,
right.
no, the buck is off to you.
All right. All
I'm
right.
not
They're,
necessarily looking for anything detailed,
You
but
talk
just
to
like
them.
hopefully they're doing all right.
they are doing fantastic. They are. One of them is wary because they have seen the way that the market is being. What with the honeymoon period being over, then that they haven't pulled out, but they are now way more cautious. And then our other investor is just like, no, yeah, no, totally, yeah, just keep going. I am winning on your bet, and we're just like, are you? Yeah, and he's like, oh yeah, totally, absolutely. And I'll tell you what, Samurai. Who look? We have the Admiral and the Samurai because that's the name they chose. Because of course it is. Only in a VTubing company. Um, Samurai is so much into it that we might have more news on the horizon. I haven't even told Jusagi about this yet, but
What?
yeah, I'll tell you more about it later, buddy.
Oh, man, only on a JCC interview. I don't know what you're
Oh, my.
talking about.
It's okay. It happened literally 15 minutes before any of this got set up. So
Hot off the
Okay,
presses.
cool.
yeah. So that's something that you can look forward to. But we'll see because I don't know what the terms are. So we'll figure everything else out as far as that's concerned. And then yeah, good shit. That's basically it. Things are working well for us.
That's
Mhm.
good, and hopefully, the addition of Violet, helps them see that there's still more here, and like you said, that with the market going the way it is, that you need something to stand out, and goodness knows, Violet is a way to stand out.
Yeah, Violet's a super good way to stand out. And he's in the audience right now. And he's gonna yell,
Hello there.
not yell, but he's gonna laugh at me and or make fun of me probably. But I really fucking appreciate you. I want to call you out right now. I very much appreciate you. Prue.
Big hearts.
But anyway, he's great. But yeah, Prue. I appreciate all my buds, by the way. Like they all, and we'll go more into this next week. But like when me and Ellie were a thing, all of them chipped in to help. Not even chipped in. We're all cut like self-made. There's only very few things that we paid for because all of our friends are rad. So
Oh, that's awesome.
so yeah, they are precious to me. Absolutely so.
Aw,
Okay, shut up now.
Christmas
I lied.
feel good
Okay, so
special.
No, shut up. I hate you all. Shut
Yeah,
up.
it's good.
No,
Program
good.
shut
them
up.
into the phone. Have them call Ellie occasionally during Animal Crossing streams.
Wait, what? Huh? What?
program the admiral and the samurai,
Oh,
and maybe a couple
no.
of people from chat into the phone.
That is something that I am going to do in the future. I do think I want to enable that. Oh, actually, I do believe
Oh,
if
no.
everything is, someone has something prepared for us. Now that you brought that up, what an amazing
Oh.
segue!
This is okay. Well,
Wow,
I'm glad
totally
it was a
not
segue.
forced at all, Booster.
No, it's not forced
Is
at
it-
all. Shut up.
I'll admit, I don't know what's going on again.
I don't
so
know what's
this was
going
not
on
me sa-
either.
This was not me teeing up Booster, but I'm glad I
This
did. I guess.
interview is getting out of hand. How many?
My ship sails
Wait,
in
really?
the morning. In the morning. In the morning.
Oh
My
no!
ship sails in the morning. Don't hear from me in a month. Send a link. Take the triforce of courage. The triforce of courage. The triforce of courage. Protect me. I'll take the triforce of courage. The triforce
I'm not
of
really
courage.
sure,
The
King. Would you like me to
triforce of
interview
courage.
you instead?
Protect my cereal. My
Wait,
ship
wait,
sails
no.
in the morning. In the morning.
Oh hey, yeah.
In the morning.
Sounds like a great idea.
My ship
No, wait.
sails in the morning. Don't hear from me in a month.
I
Send
guess
a
not.
link.
Well,
Hey, want to fight the forces?
I can keep it interviewing Jusagi and Booster. That's fine. Oh,
Oh, it's little Vi.
That was little Vi.
oh my gosh!
Prue. We say Prue because Prue is a trademark. A little. It's a slogan, I guess.
Slogan. Yeah, that was little Vi.
That's little Vi.
Was that
AKA
Little Vi's
Violet.
debut?
Well, actually,
Well,
'Cause I don't recall seeing Little Vi on the Animal Crossing
little
stream.
Vi of VTuber.
Little
Not-
Vi
not
VTuber
VTuber
when?
debut, but just like that's her first appearance.
That
Actually,
well,
it is
no.
not her first appearance.
Oh,
She
did I miss it somewhere?
was in the Minecraft stream.
Yes, it was a little Easter egg. There were a couple of little Easter
Oh.
eggs in the Minecraft stream. Little Vi was one of them. It's very
But
good.
she and her sister Violet are the mascots of the program, and you'll see more of them in the coming times when everything gets all sorted out.
Ooh, very fun.
Yeah. But she's absolutely adorable, and I love her.
Yeah,
who
it's
did the art?
good times.
Yeah. What's that?
Who did the art for Little Vi?
Umbrant.
Hey.
Umbrant. It's
Thank
like
you, Umbrant.
like a godfather.
Yeah.
But it's absolutely wonderful. I do quite love all the girls that are affiliated with Violet.
That's fantastic, and it just shows the other UI that you already have baked in there.
Yeah, and we have so much more. Like there's, I wonder if I could I? Surely
What are
not.
you doing? What are you doing? Are you doing another unplanned sequence bit here?
Question.
How many
I have a
of these can
question
we
for
have?
you.
We've had 3 unplanned bits.
Question for you, friend. When
Oh,
do I
God.
do things by the book ever?
Not even when you're trying to bake a cake.
Correct.
Booster
Hold on.
truly has too much power now.
Oh yeah. See,
I hope this works.
this is the downside of this. is
Here we
now
go.
Terrorize us. Oh God, what are you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Wow. Look at this. Straight from MS Paint, huh?
I've got so much more. So
know
much
you
more that you can do with this. But we're not going to show all that. We're not
Yeah.
going to show all that. But it's great. I absolutely love Violet.
Yeah.
He-
Oh gosh. Now I'm just even thinking of all the different ones of.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh.
The possibilities are
I'm expecting
really
some
endless here.
really silly things from you now, Booster.
Better deliver.
Yeah, no, I sure will. I have a lot of practice with it. I better be able to deliver. But we will talk about that in the future. And let's just say, can I even say it? Jusagi, can I say it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The thing with the thing.
You want?
Okay, I'm glad that you got it. The big thing, like the other ace in the hole thing.
Are you serious?
Do you want me to? Just tell me yes or no.
I don't know if you want to do that just yet.
Okay, we won't do it just
It's
yet.
all right to not.
It's all right to not. We won't
Well,
talk about it
this
now.
is you. You didn't want to reveal it.
Yeah,
Right.
but now everyone knows about Violet. I could no. We'll wait. We'll wait.
No. That's okay.
We'll wait.
We'll separate it out. We'll separate it out.
Yeah.
All right,
If
well,
you really want to say,
there's
you could
a
say it
heck
during
of a
your
tease for all you out
Ellie's
there.
stream or thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I'm so
Tune
excited now.
into Ellie's next Animal Crossing stream to see what else they have in store. There you go.
Yeah, dude, you guys, you have no idea how much stuff. Now that I'm back to using the program the way I used to, I'm ready to tango. Tango. The term is tango.
Yes, it is.
I nailed
Nailed
it.
it. You nailed it. Good job, buddy. Good thing we're not live.
It's okay. It's great.
Anyways, Jay, you got any other questions for us?
That's about all I got that you two have been able to answer, actually, frankly, more than I expected. It's really exciting to see and hear just how deep this program is, because at first I wasn't really sure of, okay, just to what degree would you be able to manipulate things, and how easy would it be to import assets, and the whole concept of, all right, potentially hooking this up with Streamlabs and everything. That just it
Not
is
even.
difficult to understate if you were able to do that, and obviously that is down the line something that I'm sure is very complex, but uh, that could be a game changer.
Yeah.
And there really isn't anything like this out there that I am aware of right now. So you all are tinkering with just uncharted territory, frankly, for
Yep.
technology and streaming as a whole. So I am very much looking forward to see where Violet goes, where the JCC goes. I'm really looking forward to talking with you, Booster, and Ellie next week. I think that we've set the date tentatively for a week from today on May 9th.
Yep.
Exact time will be posted on Booster and Ellie's schedule, probably sometime either later today or tomorrow. And yeah, I'm looking forward to be able to do a more traditional interview. But this was a lot of fun being able to do sort of news investigative journalism, quote unquote, interview, and just getting to catch up with you as well, Jusagi, and
course.
also it becoming just something of a sitcom between the two of you. Like, gosh, like there were times here when I stopped talking just to let you two banter off each other because it's so good.
When you choose a collab partner or even a VTuber group, make sure you have chemistry with the people in there. Because,
Absolutely.
boy, you're gonna regret it. Because I think if you just put Booster and I in a room and just turn the mic on, it would still be pretty entertaining for like 10 hours of us talking about nothing. So yeah, no, it's cool.
And,
I
thank you
think
for
this
letting
was
me
one
do
of
this.
the
This was fun.
yeah. I was just gonna say this is one of the difficult parts about highlighting what Violet could do, because we couldn't. The only way we could show how cool it was during a live stream. But if we just did it during a live stream, no one would. It's hard to get people to come to it. Like, people wouldn't realize something cool was happening. So we did the videos as kind of a proxy to kind of show what it could do. But even then, it really doesn't
Don't
do it
scratch the
justice.
surface.
Exactly. You do so much more than that. People just thought, oh, they just did a video editing, right? Because obviously that's what it looked like. But it's so much more than just that. It's so much more. And we just got to get more people to know about it.
Which we will in time.
We will absolutely.
There will be exactly one project in the future that will make full use of Violet in every capacity that Violet can use. And that is all I'll say.
Oh my.
His goal in life. Once he hits that, then that's it.
Yeah, once I do this, I can retire. Like, straight up. That is all 3 check marks off. I've played Tender Loving Care. I've made people sit through 8 hours of a terrible ass game. And then I do the third thing. And then I can retire. I don't need anything else.
That Project Eden got wiped from that list.
Oh wait, no, that's right, Project Eden. Oh hey Jay.
Okay. No, don't bring Jay into this.
Hey Jay, so guess what, buddy?
Jay, in the interview.
What?
Hurry, you have to end the interview.
Hey, guess who's gonna be playing Project Eden with me?
No, don't do this.
Who is it, Booster?
It's you, buddy.
Don't do this.
Wait, what?
What, you think I was gonna let you get out of this? You're playing Project Eden with me. 17 hours. We're gonna beat it in a single sitting.
Oh, no.
No, you can drop out. Look,
I've been
got
taken hostage, everyone.
Booster has some weird obsession with some weird game from the 2000s about this horrible game where you can do drop-in co-op, and literally it's the only thing he'll talk about at any given point in day, and we're all being forced to play it. Come
So
watch our Project
I'm
Eden
actually
stream. It'll be.
completely unpurfamiliar with Project Eden. I have not
Oh
seen
no, that's
any of your
fine.
Project Eden streams yet. But
No, no, that's understandable. The normal humans don't know about it.
like
You have
I'm
to be
googling it
special.
right now. All right, so at least this isn't like a hentai game or anything.
Make sure it's from 2001, not the one from 2019. They're completely different games. And the one from 2001 is shit ass. And
You
that's the
want
one
that
that we're
one.
playing. Yeah, that's the one we're
All
playing.
right, so you want
Kingdom
I
Hearts
want
came
the
out at the same
19.
time, so it better be as good as Kingdom Hearts.
It's worse.
Of course, it's worse. Of course, it's worse. We just
It's-
play Kingdom Hearts 1 instead.
No, that's me and Minami.
Okay, so it's also called Everreach.
No, that's the new one. Hold on,
Oh, wait,
I got
wait,
you.
so
Hold on.
Oh wait,
No, please.
so do I want the new one or the old one?
The old one.
The old one. Okay, I've got the old one. Yeah.
7.
Hello.
Oh, we cut off. Oh, thank God. All right. Well, thanks everyone for coming to watch us. We had those. That was a lovely interview. We'll, we'll talk more about this later,
Oh,
and I'm
dear.
sure you'll hear about
But
Project
yeah,
Eden in the future.
I'm not inherently opposed to this idea.
Oh, everyone.
Hi, I'm back.
I don't know. Oh, God damn it.
People who invented breakaway microphone cords, I'll say it every time, should be shot. Anyway, so yeah. Oh, hey,
Thank you for
Cab,
the
guess what?
opportunity
You're
to-
also
no,
playing.
Stop it.
Everyone
it.
in this chat right now
Shut up.
is
Shut
allowed
up.
to play
Stop
Project
terrorizing the
Eden.
chat.
I won't. No, because I'm getting the fucking world record on this game for a 4-player full run of fucking Project Eden. Look, you guys can drop in and out. It's one of the only games I know of from that time period that had fully working drop in, drop out multiplayer, which is actually pretty impressive for that time.
Oh, so the unfortunate thing here,
Uh-huh.
I have a Mac.
Oh, you lucky. You've been spared.
Yeah, I'm looking
not
at it.
let
Like,
him
wait
live.
a minute, it's PS2 and Windows. So
Yeah. Damn
like,
it!
I legitimately would have been down for this type of shenanigans. I'm okay with that. So now I'm actually a little bit disappointed.
Booster. Sorry. I also am
You don't have a
back.
window. Shut up. I saw your computer. I remote into your computer all the time. Shut up, Jusagi. You're not getting out of this.
It's a Mac. But I just spilled coffee all over my PC. I'm using my work laptop right now.
Yeah, okay. Go away. We're done.
All right. Anyways, thank you for the opportunity, Jay. This is great. Hopefully we
I'm
can
glad
catch up
we were able to
again.
make this happen. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was fantastic. I hope a lot of people who might have had questions or maybe didn't understand how powerful. Oh, I'm still doing the grimacing face. How powerful Violet was. They have a better idea of exactly how much power Booster holds in his little nubby hands. It's
Yeah,
an
and
obscene
it's
amount of
kind of
power.
terrifying, but very exciting.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
For sure. I really appreciate this chance. It was great to be able to talk about all of this stuff that we haven't really been able to talk about, and I think was nice to be able to do it.
Yeah,
for
because when I
sure.
saw the announcement, I DM'd Jusagi and I was like, all right, so I already have been talking with Ellie about scheduling her and Booster for an interview, but this is an entirely different thing, and it sounds really cool. Do you want to set up another one? So I'm glad we were able to make this happen.
Yeah.
And I hope that people will tune in this time next week or approximately this time next week for the interview with Booster and Ellie.
Yeah. We're going to actually talk about something we've never talked about, how we started being a VTuber.
Wait. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, no. God, trust me a little, will ya?
Well, it doesn't matter to me when you talk about your origins.
My
It matters
origins.
to you.
It does matter to me. But okay, all right. Well, this was awesome. I guess. Any other things coming up besides me and Ellie, Jay, or have you not thought out that far?
I have some things in the works that I'm trying to get better about scheduling interviews farther in advance, but I tend to focus on one at a time. I'm currently in the process of locking in the interview after yours, but nothing to announce myself right now. But if people want to keep up with me and my interviews, you can follow me on Twitter. It's just Twitter/Vtuber Talk. No underscores or anything like that. And you can follow my Twitch channel, same URL, just Vtuber Talk. So hope you'll keep up with me and yeah, looking forward to next week.
Yeah, for sure. And
I
then,
do. I have one final thing to say before
what?
we close off. Jay, just wanted to let you know that after our very first interview together, I've had several people reach out to me after they watched the Domo interviews, and they've all been pretty unanimous saying that you are the best interviewer,
Yep.
at least a VTube interviewer that is there. Domo
I
had
agree.
nothing on you, and I agree. I've watched a lot of Domo interviews, and it's like I wish it had the professionalism and at least the class of your interviews. So in
Yeah.
terms
Well,
of
I really
sheer,
appreciate it. So when I started my show, I had figured that it had been done before, but I was actually not aware of Domo. I became aware of him pretty quickly after I started. Um, a lot of respect for the guy. Obviously, he's done a lot of great work. But one of the things that I was honestly relieved about after I saw him and saw his stuff was just I realized, okay, I am very different from Domo in how I conduct my interviews and how I just sort of operate my show. And there is more than enough room in the VTuber community for multiple talk shows. That obviously, the two of us aren't the only ones. I know of several others as well. Um, but yeah, I'm glad that my particular way of running things is coming through and that people are appreciating the work that I do. It's been a lot of fun. If you count this as a proper episode of VTuber Talk, this is episode 17 now. So it,
ooh,
it's
That's pretty
still
great.
kind of early, but at the same time, doing one a week, this is actually the first time I've done two in a week because I interviewed Grape-chan just yesterday.
Yeah.
That I'm now on month 5 of this, which is kind of cool and also kind of
wow,
weird.
Yeah, it is always weird when you
That's
figure
awesome.
out how long you've been doing these things.
Passage of time, man.
Yeah. God. We've only been
But this
doing
was
this for 4
delightful as
months.
always. So that's about all I've got. Do you all have anything that you want to sign off on?
Not actually. Ellie and I haven't planned. I think you guys doing Bioshock?
Yeah, we might do Bioshock tomorrow. I'll
Okay.
figure it out.
Okay.
Might play some fucking dickin' in the boob vagina Bioshock Infinite. That's what that game's about. All those things. Thanks,
I
Bjorn.
haven't played Bioshock Infinite, but I'll take your word for it. Yeah, that sounds about right.
There is a lot of racism in that game. It's gonna be a good time. But it's like
hilarious
it's like
racism.
it's like documentary.
Yeah,
It's like a documentary racism. So it'll be an interesting talking point
For
as
sure.
Ellie and I are both people of color.
Oh God, you guys are nuts. All right. Well,
I'm Chinese, bitches. Okay, that's
Yeah.
the last one. All right.
Be gone. All right. Well, this was super fun. I'm gonna go ahead and close it out. Everyone, have a great night.
have a
Okay.
good one, everybody.
Good night.
And come see Booster and Ellie's interview next week.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Later.